Hello, I'm Tim Wolfe. I'm an associate professor of sociology here at Mount St. Mary's University, and I want to talk a little bit about what the study of music can teach us about American society and culture. I'm especially interested in music that developed during the 20th century and was made popular by African American artists and composers. And I teach a class I call From Bebop to Hip Hop, Sociology of Modern American Music. And in that course, students and I examine three key issues. One is, what does the study of music teach us about such things as race relations, gender, inequality, identity? Secondly, musicians in the music industry, do they simply reflect culture? Do they shape culture? Or perhaps do they do some of each? And lastly, we wonder how we can support music, musicians, music education. When you examine music systematically and critically, you learn that it is a powerful window into a culture, and it explains a lot about our way of life. For example, African American musicians played a central role in integrating American society, especially with young people. We also realize that the music and the lyrics of much of this art reveals a lot about injustices and practices such as violence and lynchings. When you listen to Billie Holiday's Strange Fruit, she makes a powerful critique about violence towards minorities. We realize that music also can inspire us and can help us solve many of our deepest problems. And many of the finest musicians and songwriters and performers have not only exposed these injustices, but have offered ways out and have provided solutions. So I encourage you to move beyond the music you normally listen to and to open your minds and your hearts and especially your ears and study musical traditions you may not be familiar with, and check out some of the artists such as Duke Ellington, Cab Calloway, Lester Young, Billie Holiday, Charles Mingus, George Clinton, James Brown, and learn about their art and see how they've inspired some of today's most popular artists like Nas, Jay-Z, Mary J. Blige, Esperanza Spalding. So what can music teach us about American culture and American society? It turns out it can teach us quite a bit.